Hey guys, welcome to another great episode, Exigent Sports. I'm your host, Coach DJ Pendergrass. Guys, we have a live one for you today, star-studded. A lot of you probably already seen it out there, but man, what a show we have today. I can't wait to kick it off. We have so many people to talk to, so much to learn, and so much insight to give to these young student athletes. Getting ready for the 8th grade All-Star game next week, guys. Wednesday, the 25th at Oliver Springs Academy. It's going down. It's going to be a lot of fun. Our third year doing it. We absolutely can't wait. Big show for you tonight. Got Weston Hazelhurst on, Brandon Gann, Emory Davis, Gwen Jackson, Addison Willoughby, Maverick Sharp. But right here, right now, on set, we have the man, the myth, the legend, Jaden Rivera. How you doing?
Good.
I told you I was going to embarrass you, didn't I?
Bro, don't embarrass me.
I won't do that, man. Tell me something, man. How tall are you?
6'3".
6'3", 8th grader. And can you dunk?
Yeah.
You can throw it down?
Yeah.
Well, how excited was you when you found out you was drafted, well, not drafted, nominated to be part of 8th grade All-Star game?
I was pretty excited because, I've never really got nominated for much because, I've never been known in basketball. So whenever I got nominated, I was pretty excited.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I was pretty excited when it came through, and then you wound up getting drafted. And you knew you was going to be an 8th grade All-Star. What was that feeling like?
That was pretty nice because, as I said, I've never really been much in basketball until now. So getting drafted, that was also exciting.
Absolutely. And do you play any other sports outside of basketball?
No, I just play basketball.
Just basketball. And how long have you played basketball?
3-4 years.
Okay. So the little late bloomer. And you ready to go already in the 8th grade All-Star game.
Yeah.
Halls is building a great program out there from the bottom to the top, right?
Yeah.
Are you prepared to go to the high school level and play ball?
Yeah.
Do you want to go to Halls and play ball?
Yeah, I will.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The 8th grade, they can go anywhere they want. With this transfer portal right now, are you aware of the transfer portal?
Yeah.
The high school level and the college level. How do you feel about the transfer portal?
I feel like it can, help people and get them to where they need with, exposure and, coaches like that. Because, private schools, they get more exposure and more, with the way they recruit, they get more athletes and stuff. So
Yeah, absolutely. So let me ask you, what position do you play in basketball?
I play, from forward all the way to big man. I play small forward.
Yeah. So 3 to 5.
Yeah.
3 to 5. Can you dribble well?
Yeah.
Can you play point guard?
I don't think I'm ready for that yet, but
would you?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Only reason why I ask is at 6'3", it's a good position to play point guard in the NBA, right? And you got Wemby, who's 7'9", playing, can bring the ball up the court. Learning how to handle the ball well is going to be in your best interest going to the high school level. Mm-hmm. You won't always be a big man. If you don't grow anymore, which I don't think that's going to happen if you're 6'3" in the 8th grade, but if you didn't grow anymore, you will want to focus your skills on how to be a guard versus a big man, right? So make sure you hone those skills. That's going to be important for your growth, especially if you want to play college ball. Have you ever thought about that?
Yeah, that's one of my main goals is to at least get into a D1 program.
You got to learn how to dribble. Mm-hmm. As good as the point guard or better. So my inspiration for you is a dribble. Dribble, baby, dribble. The more you learn how to control the ball, all those things you imagine and see, you do. But you have to be able to control the ball with both left hand and right hand, all right? And dunk it with both left hand and right hand. What's your favorite dunk, man?
Probably a two-hand hang on the rim.
Okay. Now, who do you idolize in basketball?
I've never really been one to idolize anyone in basketball, but person I watch is a lot is people like AJ DeBanza and KD.
Okay, I like that. The first part of the answer was the best. That was the best answer to me. You don't idolize anybody, right? But you do have a couple people you watch.
Yeah.
That says a lot about you, right? For anyone that don't know you, that says a lot about you, right? You don't have anyone you idolize, but I look at these guys. That's really good. It's really strong. And speaking of strong, education is too. How well are you doing in school?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yes. So let me tell you, you wound up being the greatest player the Hawks ever had. High school, getting ready to graduate. You want that big D1 offer. The college coaches are reaching out to see who they're going to pick. It's a guy that's maybe not as good as you, but grades are better than yours. Who they're going to pick?
I feel like they probably picked the guy that with the better academics.
Why?
I never really thought about that.
Well, I'll tell you why. Because they know they're more strict with their time. And they know they're going to take care of business outside of the court. So in the classroom, in public, things like that, they look at those things. Oh, this guy's really good. This guy's probably not quite there, but when I get him here, I can get him there. And I know he's going to do well because his grades are well. Keep that in mind, especially wanting to go to a Division I school, right? Academics are going to be key for you to get there, all right? So take care of that stuff first, all right? And do you do any training?
A lot. Outside of school, yeah.
Good.
Like outside of like practices and stuff, yeah.
Now, somebody had to push you to go, or is that something you want to do?
I always want to go to training.
Nice, nice. Do you have a trainer?
Yeah.
Who's your trainer?
I train with Lester.
Okay. He's taking care of you.
Yeah.
Lester, get his dribbling skills up. He wants to be point guard in high school. All right. Deal? Shake on it? All right, that's a deal. Focus on that, man. It's going to be important in high school. If you're already dunking, if you can handle the ball real well, it's really going to take you to another level. What do you want to tell your folks at home, man?
I don't really have much to say about the folks at home. I know my dad's watching, though.
Yeah, what's up, Pops?
Dad?
There you go. That's what's up. Well, also, you had another teammate of yours that was inducted to be a part of the draft and was picked, Maverick Sharp. We have him over on the bench. What would you say about Maverick as a teammate?
You know, obviously, since, you know, he plays football and basketball, he's really athletic. He could drive the ball really good. He could shoot really good, too. But one of his, like, best things he could do is, like, one of the best things he does is pass the ball.
Nice.
Like, whenever he could pass really nice.
Yeah.
He's one of the best, like, facilitators on the team.
Nice. That's good to know. That's good to know. Well, tell CJ, look in the camera and say, CJ, take it to the bench.
CJ, take it to the bench.
What's going on, Mr. Sharp? How you doing?
What's up?
Man, I'm glad to have you here, man. We talked about you on our show, man. We talked about your basketball picture. Did you see that? Like, he looked good. That boy looked good.
Yeah, my mom made that one.
I like it, man. I tell you what, I've got some pictures of you, and you seem to be very strong looking and athletic, and you do play football and basketball. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
You do any other sports?
No. I was going to do track, but I didn't really have time for that.
Gotcha. So what is your favorite sport out of the two you playing?
I don't really have a favorite, honestly.
Yeah.
I just play, just have fun.
Your favorite sport is whatever season it is, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. What position do you play in football?
Running back.
Running back.
Yeah.
Wow. And you play for House Middle School?
Mm-hmm.
How many touchdowns you score?
21.
Hey, that's my favorite number. Let's go. I like that, Mr. Sharp. And in basketball, your teammate here said you do all these things. You had all these intangibles. You're really good at X, Y, and Z. Where did you get that from? Are you training? Is something natural that came out of you? Where'd you get that skill?
I think I didn't really have it last year. I didn't really have confidence, but Coach Wall, he's our coach, and he kind of gave me a lot of confidence to just have fun and just play ball.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you nervous?
A little bit.
That chair is rocking. It's okay to be nervous, though, man. You should have seen me the first time I was on here. And it's not a time that I don't get a little nervous here on the show, so it's all good. But, hey, relax, be at ease, man. You're in good hands right here with me. And I won't embarrass you either. I don't think. I hope I won't embarrass you, all right? So, Maverick, let me ask you, what position do you play in basketball?
It's kind of 1 through 3. More of 2 through 3.
Gotcha. So point guard to shooting guard and wingman as well. What do you favor best? What's best suited for you and your team?
I just like being on the wing so I can like see the full floor. That's what I like to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, can you yam it? Can you throw it down?
On a good day, yes.
On a good day, well, you
Yeah.
can get up there though.
Yeah.
You get up there. You catching oops easier than you throw it down?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Both the same, but either way.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. And you're in 8th grade as well. When you figured out, oh my goodness, somebody selected me to be in the draft, what was your thoughts?
Honestly, I wasn't expecting it. I thought it was just gonna be like other people from Tennessee, and I didn't expect like my performance this year was that good, and because we didn't go as far as we wanted, and I felt like some of it was on me, so I didn't expect nothing out of this year, but I'm glad I got selected.
Wow. So you told me last year you didn't have the confidence. You tell me today, just now, that you was concerned because your performance you didn't think was up to par because you didn't get so far. So let me tell you something, man. This sport, basketball, football, hockey, tennis, I don't care what it is. Speaking of hockey, guys, if you go to OEB Law's page, OEB, all capital Law, there's free tickets available if you start join the drawing. So you guys click that over there on Facebook, you'll find that. But Maverick, what I'm trying to tell you is 80% of sports is mental, mental. It's a mental game. 20% of the skill that you have, right? You have to be more confident than anybody on the court, and that's what makes the difference. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be able to find the confidence in yourself, no matter how bad things look. If you're the best player on the floor, everybody's going to recognize that. Do you play in the AAU basketball?
Yes, sir.
You do?
Uh-huh.
Who do you play for?
James.
Jams?
Yeah.
What? That's my Adam? That's my dude. Tell Adam I said what's up, man. Hey, Jams, tell him I said what's up. Great trainer, by the way. Great program. I see a lot of A-Jams, and I expect to see a lot more. That's pretty good. What position does A-Jams have you play?
It's really like we run sets, kind of. So it's like whatever. It's like transition. So like just find a spot, and you should like your responsibility is to know every spot. So like just get there and do what you're told. And
Yeah.
it's normally a bucket every time.
Nice. Love it. Yeah, I love A-Jams, man. That's pretty cool. I'm glad to know that. I'm glad you told me that. So do you have any aspirations to play collegiate ball?
Yeah.
If you had to pick one, what would it be?
I want to stay warm because I don't really like the cold.
Yeah.
I mean, Tennessee would be good, but I'm from Indiana, and I would love to be with my family too.
Okay.
Yeah.
What sport?
I'm gonna say football.
Yeah, okay, all right. Well, I love Indiana, and just a couple weeks ago, we had one of the DB coaches from Indiana on this show, Cam Haney. He's now at Tulsa now, but he was there for the championship run. I know you was rooting for Indiana when that happened. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Well, Maverick, man, I'm excited to see what you look like on the court. I know you're not on my team. I was hoping to trick Coach Rock and get the both of you on my team, but that didn't happen. I always just try to trick them through the draft. I leave some names out on purpose, but I've heard nothing but great things about you. I've seen nothing but great film on you, and just never forget, man, confidence. 80% confidence, 20% skill. That's going to be your way through any sport that you're playing. Don't get down on yourself. Don't put the blame on you. Just be the best you can be. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, if you could say anything about my man Jaden right here beside me, Team Exigent Sports, what would that be as a teammate?
At first, because like we always played together, but like our 7th grade year we like separated, and like we didn't really have a big man that was like that we needed, like Jaden.
Mm-hmm.
So this year really impacted that. We got the rebounds we wanted, and like he can do more moves than just post up. So like when he backdoor cuts, I act like I don't see it, but I put it to him every time because I know he's gonna make it.
I love it. I love it. Well, man, this is what we're looking for, and we're excited to see what's going to happen in the 8th grade All-Star game, guys. It's going to be live right here on BBB TV, guys. It's coming on next Wednesday. It's going to be at Olive Springs Academy. More information come out on that. It's going to be a skills challenge for everyone that didn't get drafted. We're super excited. This is probably going to be the biggest year that we've had. Definitely the best draft class that we had, and you don't want to miss it. So go ahead and tell a friend. Make sure that you're there. Make someone aware, and please share. All right, guys, I got to take a small commercial break, but you hang tight. I'll be right back.
The free medical clinic offers primary care at no cost to the working poor. Every day, thousands of families live in fear, afraid to get sick or injured because they have no insurance and low income. But FMC removes that fear. We help people get back to work, back to school, and back on their feet, keeping our families healthy and our economy moving forward, especially for our rural and minority neighbors. With a full suite of services, top-tier medical professionals, FMC is redefining what healthcare looks like for the underserved. For more information, go to fmcor.org.
Feeling overwhelmed with your business finances? At P&L Business Services, we handle all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. From federal tax returns to QuickBooks training, we've got you covered. With over 25 years of experience, we provide customized packages to fit your business. Focus on what you love most, building your business. Let us take care of the rest. Call 865-294-4792. P&L Business Services, empowering you to grow your business.
Commercial Metals Company is still a locally operated company that's serving the people of East Tennessee with convenient hours of operation. Commercial Metals buys all types of scrap metal. Nothing is too big or too small. Still have that old clunker sitting around? We've been buying them for years. Commercial Metals are specialists in commercial scrap. We have what it takes to get any size job done. Commercial Metals encourages you to recycle responsibly. Scrap with only licensed dealers. Member of the TSRA and the ISRI. Commercial Metals Company. Turn that scrap into cash.
Hey, East Tennessee, ready to save big? It's all at Hammer's Dry Goods. For over 70 years, we've been your hometown store for famous brand men's and ladies' clothing at rock-bottom prices. Need rugged workwear? Sharp casual looks? Ladies' game day gear? We've got it all, and it's priced to move. And when you shop Hammer's, you keep your money local, supporting our schools, our students, and our community. Hammer's Dry Goods. Tradition, value, hometown pride, and savings you can feel. Get to Hammer's today.
Everywhere you look, you can find unexpected things that make you smile. Little reminders to care for your heart. At Covenant Health, we bring more heart to more places. That means more locations, advanced treatments, and expert physicians. Because we know your heart beats for more than just you. It beats for the people, moments, and dreams that matter most. More heart in more places for you. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
There we go. Guys, welcome back to Exigent Sports. I'm your host, Coach DJ Pendergrass. If you're here, go ahead and make someone aware, and please share. Thank you guys for all tuning in today. If this is your first time tuning in, I want you to know that we're here every Wednesday, star-studded, best players, coaches, and teams. Every Wednesday, 8 p.m. right here on BBB Communications. Thank you for your support, and those who've always watched, thank you for your continued support. We have Miss Addison Willoughby on set. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. Addison, I have a coach, a former Vol, an excellent basketball player that's on the line. Let's get some insight from her, and then we'll turn the page and we'll come back.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to pull some stuff out of her, and what she gives me, I'm going to throw it back at you. Does that sound good? Let's meet Miss Gwen Jackson. Coach Jackson, are you on the line?
Yes, sir. I am here.
Well, hello. How you doing today, Coach?
As we say down south, howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy. That's right. Hey, it's so good to have you on. Once again, thank you so much for taking the time. Gwen, as you know, what we do here is we try to help bridge the gap between greatness and the dream, high school to college, middle school to high school. What does that take today, bridging the gap, in your opinion, Coach?
I've seen a poster, and it reminds me of mindset. Mindset is everything. First, it starts with believing. If I think I can, and I believe I can, then the rest is going to be history. But it's all about mindset. Mindset is everything. Confidence is everything. It's hard to bridge any gap if a person doesn't believe in themselves and they don't believe they're capable. So that's the first step to anything.
So 80% mental, 20% skill. Is that what you're saying, Coach?
90%.
90% mental. So I just misspoke from a young man from Halls. I told him 80-20. From now on, I'll say 90-10.
That's about 90% mental, 10% physical.
Absolutely.
You gotta think through. You know, a lot of the best players are great thinkers. That's where that basketball IQ comes from.
Mm-hmm.
You have a lot of kids that really don't have as much talent or skills, but they're smart. So that's why I put so much more on being mentally tough, right? Being mentally strong, but also being able to think through the process.
Wow. I assume that's your philosophy as you're coaching as well. Do you still coach?
Yeah, I still coach. Off me, beep.
Beep. Yeah, I thought that. Now I thought so. Now I'll make sure you ain't. The transfer portal's open, coach, and even coaches are leaving. So I'll make sure you hadn't made a change.
Let me tell you something about me. I only want to coach kids that want to be coached by me. I only want kids that believe in the program and what I'm doing. And you can take any kid and turn them into a player if they're willing to work. I always have the talent, but I have kids that have heart, and they work, and they believe in me because they know I believe in them. And sometimes that's half the battle. You know, if you really take the kids that want to play for you and really mold them and teach them the game. So a lot of people teach. I don't want people to be good because of me. I want them to be good because of them. So I want to teach you the game so that when you get out there, you know it for yourself. And that comes with, like, training and believing. A lot of people, but I need to ask them, can't get there. So that's half the battle. If I teach you the game and you believe in me and you trust me, you're going to do what I ask you to do, then the rest is history. But I'm a person, and I'm not going to swindle somebody to play for me. I only want players that want to play, that believe, and I also want them to win in life. Because you may not win a lot of games, but most of my kids are winning in life. They're going to school, they're going to college, they have careers, they have families. And so for me, that's winning. As long as I carry that, then.
That's bigger than winning, Coach. That's championship winning right there, Coach.
Yeah.
That's championship winning.
Nothing's built overnight. Pat didn't start winning overnight. He took a couple of losses. He had a couple of beatdowns. It's only after those big beatdowns you really get the most growth. We're always winning. Sometimes you don't get the growth that you need. But when you take a good butt kicking, sometimes it's enough to give you a reality check to make you get back in the gym. I think our strongest game came after we took about a 30, 40-point loss this year.
Wow.
And after that, that's all it took. When you go back and watch it, and you get to see it on film, you're like, hey, coach not tripping. And then, you can really put all the pieces together. But you only can climb up the ladder when you've been knocked down. If you're already up there, you probably don't know how to deal with adversity. But I deal with kids that have to deal with adversity in life, and then so they take basketball and they use it, to help them not only just win some games, but also to learn how to win in life, build self-confidence, to be a positive person, to beat the odds. And so, that's what I believe in.
Coach, let me ask you, did Janai want to play for you?
She's got no choice.
I know she's at West Valley, and Bearden has a strong program. I didn't know what you was going to do.
I'm never that parent. My kids always have a decision of what they want to do. I ask them, where do you want to play? Where do you want to go? And wherever she wants to go is me, then that's it. If it's not me, then I'm going to work. But, yeah, it's always not really been a dream of mine. She keeps swearing she's going to break my records. I'm like, girl, you got a long way to go. You got a long way to go to beat my records. I've been playing for a minute. I started out playing with boys. I really wasn't allowed to play with girls.
Yeah.
So I started out playing with boys, playing with my brother, playing with my dad. Like, I even played boys, city league. Like, I couldn't play with the girls. So it just really made me, something about playing with boys just makes you tough. It makes you different. You learn different. Boys play different.
Oh, absolutely. My daughter played with boys all the way up to this year, and she played with girls, and I regretted it the whole season.
This year I had the pleasure of really getting in with Coach Bertram.
Okay.
Looking at some of the stuff that he did, because my son plays with Austin, and just looking at some of the stuff that he did with his boys and talking with him, and really him helping me look at some things and see some things differently. And getting in with my husband and looking at some things that the boys do and kind of using those drills things with my girls. And, man, it was like night and day.
Wow. Coach Bertram, that's a family member of mine. You tell him I said hello.
He helped me so much. Like, he really went to the drawing board and just showed me some things and plays and some offense. It's kind of really helped, because I'm old school, I'm real old school. I'm a basic type fundamental passer. Like, And then so now you got to mix that with a little bit of the new school because the way they play now is totally different than how we played when we were in school. So
Oh, absolutely.
looking at some of the things that he did and the drills that he did with his board, it really helped my girls out so much.
That's awesome. Speaking of old school, you played with Coach Pat Summitt, the legend Pat Summitt.
The GOAT.
How was those days? Tell me how serious those practices were.
Well, I'm going to be honest. My high school coach, Michael Smith, who still coaches now, is where it all began. I promise you, him and Coach Summitt are so much alike.
Okay.
So I started, like, really off in high school, like, running miles in 6 minutes and 30 seconds and lifting weights. Like, my high school coach was, like, a drill sergeant. And so when I went to Tennessee, it was, like, easy because I had already been doing it so long. Coach Summitt was a disciplinarian, just like my high school coach. So she was just, like, on morals and values, really. She really taught us the morals and values and the integrity of basketball, the etiquette of basketball, like how really playing is not for you, it's for somebody else, it's a legacy. And so we really started off learning that you're not playing for yourself, you're playing for somebody else behind you, you're playing for other people. So she built us and turned us into a family. So we were so much, we didn't want to let each other down. So we were so just locked into everything that we were doing. But then she taught me the game, like how to think the game. Like really how to think the game. So if this person does that, then you do this. They do this, then you do that. So that's really how I thought. Like it was nothing that you could do to keep me from doing what I wanted to do. I just had to do it a different way. And so she just made us mentally tough. She made us physically tough. When you think about winning a double suicide in 55 seconds, like unheard of. So she just made us tough, and just she built those fundamentals and those values with us. And it's some of the same things that I really in terminology that I still use today, even in my own coaching with my own students.
Absolutely, and I say so, Coach. I got these kids coming up with the 8th grade All-Star game. I know I have your daughter. She was selected first for Exigent Sports in the girls' side of things. Very underrated player, under the radar. I have about 30 seconds, Coach. Tell me some attributes of Janai Turner, and what do you expect out of her in this 8th grade All-Star game?
I don't even know why Janai is under the radar for me, because she started off with B-Mays and she went on with so many championships. It's ridiculous. But something about this kid, she scored over 3,000 points as a middle schooler. She's been playing varsity since 10th grade. So she's broken three-point records, scoring records. And she always says, Mom, I don't really care about that. I just care about winning and being a good teammate. But that kid is a kid that works. She just works, and she doesn't really care about getting any recognition. She don't really care what people think. But I tell you what, when the game is on the line and you need something done, you put the ball in her hands, her talent's going to speak for itself. And not because she's my kid, it's because she deserves it and she's earned it.
Well, Coach,
know who she is. They played against her.
Well, I know what she is, who she is, where she came from. I've been watching for a long while, and that's why I picked her first. And I don't have any more time to rap with you. But what I do want to say is, Coach, you've been an inspiration to your community, very uplifting. I know where you came from, and I know you ain't scored 3,000 points in middle school, so she's breaking those records.
Honey, she can crush me.
Coach, thank you for taking the call. I will see you very soon. All right, thank you.
I appreciate you.
Thank you. That's Coach Gwen Jackson out there at Austin East, played for Pat Summitt. Really good trainer, really good player. In her days, and her daughter is really tough. I'm expecting to see a lot of great things out of her. But I also have on Team Exigent Sports right here, right now on the segments, Addison Willoughby. How you doing?
Good.
And we talked about you got hops, right?
No.
Addison said, I don't have hops. I don't believe it.
No.
How did you feel when you knew that you were selected to be in a draft?
I felt really proud. It put a smile on my face.
Yeah. Did you know about the 8th grade All-Star game prior to it happening?
I knew about it from 6th grade year. I knew some 8th graders who had got selected from it from other schools, so I've known about it.
Okay. So was you anticipating it?
No, not really.
Let me ask you, what positions do you play?
During middle school, we kind of just played get the ball, go down the court, get a spot, pass, cut. But I'm very good at any position, and I will work hard for any position that the coach wants me to go in.
Yeah, absolutely. And your coach for the team is Jason Carter. He told me Addison and Addie on the same team together is going to be problems. Why?
Well, from the district championship game, me and her have been a great duo since we've been playing. We've played together for at least six years, maybe more. And me and her, we really just have created a bond. And whenever I have the ball, I just know where she's going to be. And so during the championship game at districts, she had got the ball and rolled on the floor and passed it directly to me, and the dude just clicks.
I love it. I love it. And that's what we need, Exigent Sports. Last year we got beat. And I know In the Lab has some good star picks on that team. That's a solid roster if they all show up. But I think I have picked the best team that can work together. What do you think our competition level is versus the In the Lab team?
I think we have a higher standard. I think we can definitely win.
I absolutely think that. I think just like you think, and I love it. I love it. I noticed that you have on a Maverick shirt. Go Mavs. You going to AC next year?
Yes.
You can go anywhere you want.
AC.
Tell me why.
Since I was little, I've been watching AC volleyball and basketball, and one of my dreams is to play for Coach Jamie and Randy for volleyball and Coach Couples for basketball. They're really great coaches.
Well, that's awesome. I love that. One more time. Hook 'em. Go Mavs.
Hook 'em.
There we go. Go Mavs. Love the Mavericks. Love the community. Love everything about Anderson County and what they do out there. So I'm excited to see you go there. I know you'll flourish there. You should be able to do great things there. Who is a player on our team, on the 8th grade team, that you think is just going to be top tier?
Definitely Coach Jackson's daughter. Whenever we had played against her, she really weaved in between all of us and really scored.
Janai Turner.
Yes.
All right, well, I'll take it. Well, Addison, thank you for showing up here.
Thank you for having me.
I can't wait. You guys will practice Monday with Coach Jason Carter,
yes,
and I look forward to seeing you guys Wednesday. All right, guys, I have to take a small commercial break, but you hang tight. Emery Davis, Coach Brandon Gann, when we get right back.
Everywhere you look, you can find unexpected things that make you smile. Little reminders to care for your heart. At Covenant Health, we bring more heart to more places. That means more locations, advanced treatments, and expert physicians. Because we know your heart beats for more than just you. It beats for the people, moments, and dreams that matter most. More heart in more places for you. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
Feeling overwhelmed with your business finances? At P&L Business Services, we handle all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. From federal tax returns to QuickBooks training, we've got you covered. With over 25 years of experience, we provide customized packages to fit your business. Focus on what you love most, building your business. Let us take care of the rest. Call 865-294-4792. P&L Business Services, empowering you to grow your business.
The free medical clinic is your clinic. You may not need us today, but if you ever lose your job or benefits, FMC exists to serve you during your time of need. If you know someone who might need no-charge medical care, or if you need care, go to fmcor.org. Go to fmcor.org.
Commercial Metals Company is still a locally operated company that's serving the people of East Tennessee with convenient hours of operation. Commercial Metals buys all types of scrap metal. Nothing is too big or too small. Still have that old clunker sitting around? We've been buying them for years. Commercial Metals are specialists in commercial scrap. We have what it takes to get any size job done. Commercial Metals encourages you to recycle responsibly. Scrap with only licensed dealers. Member of the TSRA and the ISRI. Commercial Metals Company. Turn that scrap into cash.
Hey, East Tennessee, ready to save big? It's all at Hammer's Dry Goods. For over 70 years, we've been your hometown store for famous brand men's and ladies' clothing at rock-bottom prices. Need rugged workwear? Sharp casual looks? Ladies' game day gear? We've got it all, and it's priced to move. And when you shop Hammer's, you keep your money local, supporting our schools, our students, and our community. Hammer's Dry Goods. Tradition, value, hometown pride, and savings you can feel. Get to Hammer's today.
Many of our neighbors live in fear of becoming sick or hurt because they don't have insurance and can't afford medical care. The free medical clinic takes that fear away. FMC ensures that you never have to worry about your medical care so you can concentrate on your job, education, and family life. Get your medical
Hey, Coach. Oh, we're on. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. We got Coach Weston Hazelhurst in the building, and I can't wait to talk to Coach, man. He is a legend out there in Clinton. He has so much support behind him. So many people say great things about him, so we're excited about that. But right here, right now, we have Emery Davis on the line. Let me get her on the line. Miss Davis, is that you?
Yes, it is.
Hello, Emery. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. What is your favorite position in basketball? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5?
4 and 5 would be my favorite.
Are you dunking yet?
Absolutely not.
Tell me why you like 4 and 5. But before you answer that question, I reached out to a few people, and the one story I get about you is that you're gritty. You get down and dirty, and you play tough. What is it about 4 and 5 that you like the most?
It's when the bigger people try and pick on you because you're shorter and smaller than they are, and then you're mean and aggressive, and you show them that they can't do that, and then they get mad and start fouling.
Hey, it looks like we have the same ball game, because I always picked on the big people for picking on me, and I like playing 4 and 5 too. Especially on defense, I get the rebound, I can turn into a 1, so that's pretty cool. So a lot of people don't know where Lake Forest is in this demographics. Tell us where it is, and what do you guys do for fun?
It's down in Cleveland, Tennessee, and we do for fun I just train, I play basketball, I just hang out with my friends.
Yeah, how often do you train?
I train every week, either 2 times or 1 time. It depends on what me and my siblings have going on.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Right now, I see a picture. You guys are holding up a trophy. Your team is. What was that trophy, that plaque that you guys are holding up? It looks like Q and Miss Morgan.
We won the district tournament. I think we won it in 7th grade year, too, because me and Kylie Morgan and some other 7th graders played up on 8th grade.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. So 8th grade going into the 9th grade next year. Do you know what school you're going to?
Yes, I'm going to Baylor.
Let's go. What an awesome choice of school to go to. Tell me a little bit about that decision.
So we applied in 7th grade, and then we decided to finish out my 8th grade year or 7th grade year and finish out middle school in Lake Forest, and then we applied again, and now we're going for high school because we just think that their team is going to be really good this year, or for high school.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great school choice, academics and athletics, so that's amazing. Congratulations to your family and you for that. That is absolutely a great choice. So when you heard that you was a part of this 8th grade All-Star game out here in East Tennessee, what was your thoughts?
I was thrilled to be looked at and to get to play.
Absolutely, and we're thrilled to have you. We can't wait. Like I said, I've done some research on almost all 61 of these players. I've had to do a little research, and I tell you, that's probably one of the hardest jobs to do, and to narrow them down to wind up picking them. And I'm upset that Coach picked you over me, but I'm excited that you guys got to be a part of it, were drafted into it, and will make your way out here. So if you can tell your folks anything at home on why they should show up and be at the game or watch the game on TV, what would that be?
I can't wait to just display what I've got, my skills, and I can't wait for them to watch me play.
Absolutely. We can't either. Emery, thank you so much for taking the time to join us. We'll see you very soon. It is going to be next week. You're going to be balling, and there will be an MVP trophy set out for you. So if you can be the one that has those skills to pay the bills, you will be walking away with an MVP trophy. So good luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, guys, that was Miss Emery Davis from Lake Forest. And for those of you that don't know where that is, that's in Cleveland, Tennessee. I've done some research on those girls that are coming out here, and both of them are very good players. Both of them are two different players, but both of them are two fantastic athletes that I've seen. So I'm very excited about this draft, and I really can't wait to see what all happens and flourishes with the boys and girls for Exigent Sports and in the lab. Again, I think this is probably one of the most talented draft classes that we've had, and definitely the biggest draft class that we had. So there will be a skills challenge, so we're excited for that. So we've talked to everybody that we're going to talk to as far as the 8th grade All-Star game. I want to kind of transition over into some football right now. I met a coach, Brandon Gann, out there in Newport at Anderson County playing some 7-versus-7. A lot of interesting plays on offense and defense, and I want to get the insight on Coach Gann, a little bit of back story on him and where he came from. So let's get Coach Gann on the phone and talk to him for a minute, a little 7-versus-7. There we go. Coach Gann, is that you?
It's me. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for taking the time to join Exigent Sports. Coach, I was telling the folks that I met you in Anderson County, Team Scream, 7-versus-7 JV. Looks like you guys have some great things going on. Great quarterback, great team all together. How long have you been coaching?
I've been coaching for 3 years now. I'll be going into my 4th season this coming fall.
What got you into coaching?
Honestly, it's when I was growing up, coming through high school, you think about what you want to be when you grow up. Coaching's always something that interested me, but I took a different path. Went to college, got a career, and then COVID happened, and I got to start working from home, which opened up a lot of time. So I just kind of started reaching out to some folks and getting involved, and it kind of led to where I am now.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach, right now I'm looking at a picture. It looks like the 24 EMFC AA champions in the Pee Wee League. What is EMFC? What does that stand for?
That's the English Mountain Football Conference. So that's our local Pee Wee division. We've got Newport Roosters there. We've got a Grass Cutters and Super Grass Cutters and Pee Wees team. I've been with the Pee Wees, and we won the Super Bowl in 24 and 25, so we have back-to-back undefeated seasons, and we won the Super Bowl.
Wow. And then what role do you play? Are you the head coach?
No, I've mostly been doing offensive line. I think there's another picture there maybe where I'm standing with another gentleman, and he's been the head coach, which is a real cool deal, really, because he was actually my coach when I was playing Little League football.
Wow.
So it's been a real cool deal getting to coach with him, as we got older. So that's been really cool.
Absolutely. I was a player that can play, skill or on the line is in Little League. But as a coach, if I don't have to call the plays, or even if I do, my main goal is to coach the line, offense and defense. I think that's the most important. Was that thrown on you, Coach, or was that something that you wanted to do?
Both. So I grew up playing offensive line, center, left tackle, defensive end. So, it's what I know the best. And then also, it's so important for the youth leagues to teach those kids how to block and do it the right way, because if you can't block, you just can't really get anything accomplished. So I wanted the challenge, and also I felt like it was probably the best fit for me, since that's what I played when I was growing up.
Absolutely. And I got an interview from you at Anderson County. The wind was blowing so bad it was just distorted. That's all I heard in there. So I wasn't able to post it. So I have about 60 seconds here, Coach. What is the importance of 7-versus-7 today?
So, for the Pee-wees that I've coached, it's so important for them because it really expands their world of football, right? Because in Pee-wees, you're not really throwing the ball a ton. I mean, if you're throwing it, it's probably one read or two read max. So to get 7, 8 kids on a field at one time, 5 people running routes, it just expands the game so much for the kids. And we play zone coverage, which is new as well. So it's just a really good learning experience for those kids.
Yeah, absolutely. And I told you I may have one coming up in Murfreesboro, April 25th and 26th. Have you talked to your parents about that?
Yeah, there seems to be some initial interest. We've got AAU ball and stuff like that. So I see how many kids can get there. But,
right.
I've definitely shared the word, and we'll see if we can get out there.
I'll get you that link, Coach. I appreciate you taking the time to join me here. Good luck. Are you guys done at 7 vs. 7? You have a few more weeks. How's that going?
Sunday's the championship, so single elimination. So it's win or go home.
Where you playing at?
He hasn't released the schedule yet, but I would say more than likely Anderson County.
Okay, all right. Well, best of luck. I will reach out to Coach and myself and figure that out. I appreciate you joining again, and best of luck in the 7 vs. 7. Team Stream, let's go.
All right, thanks.
All right. Yes, sir. Coach Brandon Gann from Newport, Team Scream, 7 vs. 7. They have a championship game coming up this weekend. Win or go home. If you lose, you're out of there. So it is a single elimination. Tony Colson does a great job in the Gridiron 7 vs. 7 league. Has them in several different fields. And what I've seen is very organized and something good to do. So, guys, I have to take one more small commercial break. What you're here for will be here as soon as we get back. Weston Hazelhurst. We'll be right back.
Everywhere you look, you can find unexpected things that make you smile. Little reminders to care for your heart. At Covenant Health, we bring more heart to more places. That means more locations, advanced treatments, and expert physicians. Because we know your heart beats for more than just you. It beats for the people, moments, and dreams that matter most. More heart in more places for you. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
Feeling overwhelmed with your business finances? At P&L Business Services, we handle all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. From federal tax returns to QuickBooks training, we've got you covered. With over 25 years of experience, we provide customized packages to fit your business. Focus on what you love most, building your business. Let us take care of the rest. Call 865-294-4792. P&L Business Services, empowering you to grow your business.
Commercial Metals Company is still a locally operated company that's serving the people of East Tennessee with convenient hours of operation. Commercial Metals buys all types of scrap metal. Nothing is too big or too small. Still have that old clunker sitting around? We've been buying them for years. Commercial Metals are specialists in commercial scrap. We have what it takes to get any size job done. Commercial Metals encourages you to recycle responsibly. Scrap with only licensed dealers. Member of the TSRA and the ISRI. Commercial Metals Company. Turn that scrap into cash.
The free medical clinic offers primary care at no cost to the working poor. Every day, thousands of families live in fear, afraid to get sick or injured because they have no insurance and low income. But FMC removes that fear. We help people get back to work, back to school, and back on their feet, keeping our families healthy and our economy moving forward, especially for our rural and minority neighbors. With a full suite of services, top-tier medical professionals, FMC is redefining what healthcare looks like for the underserved. For more information, go to fmcor.org.
Hey, East Tennessee, ready to save big? It's all at Hammer's Dry Goods. For over 70 years, we've been your hometown store for famous brand men's and ladies' clothing at rock-bottom prices. Need rugged workwear? Sharp casual looks? Ladies' game day gear? We've got it all, and it's priced to move. And when you shop Hammer's, you keep your money local, supporting our schools, our students, and our community. Hammer's Dry Goods. Tradition, value, hometown pride, and savings you can feel. Get to Hammer's today.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to Exigent Sports. I'm your host, Coach DJ Pendergrass. That was an epic welcome back you gave me there.
I thought it was good.
That was really good. Guys, go ahead and make someone aware. Please share. Again, thank you for showing up. If you've never been to this platform before, Exigent Sports is live every Wednesday right here on BBB TV, 8 p.m. You can watch it on Xfinity. You can watch it on Roku, Fire Stick, Facebook, YouTube. We're everywhere. So if you're looking for BBB Communication, you'll find us. So, again, thank you for showing up. Right here, right now on set, I have the man, the myth, the legend. Everybody talks about Weston Hazelhurst. How you doing, Coach?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. A couple years ago, I had Mr. Benjamin in here. It's my buddy, good buddy. We played ball together, grew up together. I went to Clinton Middle School, did Little League Middle School, wound up going to Oak Ridge, and we was talking about the leagues.
Yeah.
You guys had came in, they had their side, and I asked him, are you guys going to mesh? Are you going to make it work together instead of against each other? Where are you guys at with that?
Well, as far as I know, I don't know if the Clinton Optimus is even operating anymore.
It is not. So
as I'm aware of, yes.
Yeah, so has everybody made the transition?
Yeah. So I feel like we have our Clinton kids all in one team.
Mm-hmm.
Not only Clinton, you got Claxton, South Clinton, and, Dutch Valley. I mean, come all the way up to Norwood area. So it's kind of one big Clinton team now. We used to have 3 back in the day, and it's just kind of condensed down to one team.
Yeah. All those different areas you named, it should be. I remember, when I started coaching Little League in Oak Ridge, it was East and West, and then we got so big, it was East, Middle, or whatever it was, and West. Yeah, Central and West. And I always said, if drop off South Clinton, drop off Claxton, everybody goes to Clinton, going to Clinton High School, that'd be the best thing. Drop off East, West, and Central, make one power team and figure it out.
Yeah.
Do you believe that helps to moving forward, going to middle school and high school, playing together right now?
I do. I talked to some of the old timers and about like Claxton back in the 90s, and even South Clinton and 2000s they were good teams, and they competed against each other really well. So I don't know if you look at it that way. Like, yes, it would be good to have like an all-star team per se, but the fact that you're having 3 teams in one city, there's a lot more opportunity for kids to play.
Right.
So like if we had 35 kids on a team, maybe they had 18 to 20 spread out. And of course there was more kids playing football back then.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got fall ball, baseball. Some kids are opting to play sports, like the same sport all year round. Train. I mean, little kids. Not even giving other sports a try, which I definitely discourage people to do that. I think it's important for them to play every sport while you can.
Yeah.
Because it'll be over quick, pretty quick. So, yeah.
Yeah. It's funny you said that. Every year I coach Little League football. I had a parent coach meeting before it all got started, and I always said, your child is the best NASCAR racer in the world, and you don't know because your uncle or your brother, your cousin was a great football player.
Yeah.
And you want to push them through that, right?
Yeah.
Not saying don't let them play football. Just keep your options open.
Yeah.
Keep those options open. Do you like NASCAR?
Not really.
Do you not?
No.
I love NASCAR, dude.
Yeah. I'll watch it,
If it's on.
If it's on,
you're not
and there's
turning
absolutely
it on.
nothing else to watch, nothing to do anywhere, I may watch NASCAR. But
what other sports do you watch outside of football, Coach?
I really don't watch a lot of sports. I'm a big fan of sports. I like playing them growing up and stuff. But I'll watch UT play. I don't go looking for games though. I don't sit down a lot. So,
well, what inspired you to get the league together in Clinton and get those guys under your wing? What was it?
Well, if you go back 2 years ago, there is a lot of need in our community to have some better structure. And nothing against the Benjamins.
Yeah.
Terry Benjamin was an idol to me.
Yeah, me too.
And I grew up with Ike, and I know Corey very well. He coached me in high school. So I'm very familiar with the family, a lot of respect. But, they were given something they were given something right then, and then it happened. You know, then there was that split, and really it turned out good. I mean, I think it was something that kind of needed to be done, but overall, just to have these kids all together was the most important thing, because we had kids going every which way. Yeah. And you know, Clinton has a lot of talent in it, and we're not a small community. You know, we are compared to others, but we're a pretty big, good size, you know, community. So it was good to have them all underneath the same structure and, you know, same leadership.
Yeah, I agree with that. You know, it broke my heart knowing it was two teams. I was very confused.
It is confusing.
So I was like, is it beef? Do they wear a different color? Is it different anything? Nothing was different but the leadership.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I was confused, and I asked Corey right here on this show, can you make it work? Because I believe it needs to work. Right. And you have, people on social media. Do you do social media?
No.
I didn't think so.
No,
but
I got kicked off Facebook.
Social media loves you.
Yeah, okay.
A lot of people brag about you, how great you are, you know, how important you are to Clinton. You know, take us back to some of those Clinton High School days, man. Where'd you lay your name at? How'd you leave your mark?
You know, I had a really good team. I had people surrounded me that were better or, you know, just as good. So I think when everything came together, my senior year, I think it was just, you know, the perfect storm. And, you know, we had played as a young team together as sophomores. A lot of us played as freshmen. So we had tons of experience. And it just, you know, you could just see it coming. And, but, you know, my line was great. They weren't really big guys either. They were like my size people. They were just, you know, they were mean and they would push you around. So I couldn't really take all the credit for, you know, my achievements, because I wouldn't be without them, you know, but, and that's really brings me back to what I'm doing in coaching. And, I just want Clinton to be what it used to be. Yeah. And, you know, because I grew up in the 90s watching some of those 90 football teams from Clinton play. And, you know, it was amazing. So I have that pushing me when I was in high school, and I want these kids to have that same motivation and, you know, want to be like these kids. Right. You know, so I had a great experience at Clinton High School, though.
Awesome. I saw you out there at the 7vs7 fields at Clinton High School at Dragon Stadium, and that's how we made this connection. How important is 7vs7 in today's world?
You know, I wasn't really a big fan of it. I think it's kind of it's not real football. You know, it teaches. Sometimes it can teach some bad things as far as technique, but overall, I think it's good, and I think it's the future of football as far as being able to throw. And everybody throws now. Everybody spreads it out and throws. There's not a lot of, you know, run down your throat type of stuff. So I think it's important. Now we have a rookie team, and then we have a youth team in the Gridiron, and then the middle school put a team together as well. So it's important. It gets kids extra reps. We're teaching, you know, second, third graders in like zone defense. That's something that, you know, you don't really worry about during tackle season, football season, because you don't really see a lot of throws. It's like 95% run. So to be able to teach them cover 3 or cover 2 zone on defense is a big deal. Right. So, you know, our Clinton flag teams, 7-on-7 teams, are all Clinton kids. And we're very proud of that. And we compete against these other teams that, you know, bring them in.
That's from everywhere.
Yeah. So we're competing at a very high competition. So I think it's good. I think it's, as long as you can keep that mindset and look at the big picture of things and just be patient. Yeah. And that's really Clinton. Clinton's got to be patient. Like the whole community, be patient and just hang on. Yeah. I think there's good things to come.
Be patient, hang on. There's great things to come. And I got about 10 seconds before I end this. But I want to start a middle school team at Norwood, who was a feeder program to Clinton,
Yes, sir.
right? But not through Norwood, do it Boys and Girls Club style, take them to Knoxville. Will you help me be that coach?
Yeah, I'll support you.
You heard Robbie Hurl, did you hear that? Just kidding. Guys, we're here every Wednesday, and until next Wednesday, we greatly appreciate it. You guys have a blessed evening.